Morning on today's show. Well, Keith Duffy's had massive success in both his singing and acting careers, hasn't he? But he better watch his back. There's a new kid on the block. It's his son, Jay, who's about to become a major soap star. They're both here, though, seemingly talking to each other, and I'll be talking to them just after 9. Also in the studio, Radio 1 DJ Sarah. We've got Keith and Jay Duffy here. And you're sort of on your summer holidays, but you're quite busy, because we're going to find out that later. But do you like pizza?
Adore pizza.
Do you?
Absolutely, yeah.
Do you like pizza, Keith?
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't be as big a fan as Jay.
Really? He loves it?
Especially at this hour of the morning, yeah. But
OK,
I do like
I know
it,
it's an odd time of day to eat all sorts of things, John. Do you want to tuck in? Do you want to give it a go? See what you think of this?
Should I chop it in?
Yeah, go on, because they look all smart. Don't get it all over their suit. You're a big lad for 15. He's a tall boy, isn't he? What have you been feeding him, Keith?
God, he's making me feel old.
Nice pizza.
Yeah.
Here we go. And I just served it with a balsamic rocket salad, some shavings of parmesan.
Lovely.
It's very hot. Be careful, guys. Hot. Yeah, hot.
That is absolutely lovely.
Yeah, a lovely crisp base is what you're looking for as well.
That's nice. Oh, and it's lovely having the oregano in the base as well. Mix it with bland. Lovely. What do we think? Thumbs up?
Really good.
Delicious. Can't speak. They've got a mouthful of food. Thumbs up. All right, you've got the verdict there. Thanks very much. You can check on the website, of course, itv.com/Lorraine, where we've got the recipe for you. Going to have a chat to Keith and his son, Jay. And once they've swallowed their pizza after the break, he's following his dad's footsteps. He's about to join one of Britain's biggest soaps. We'll find out what that is in a few minutes' time. See you in a bit. Hi there. Now, we all know him as one of the members of the UK's most successful bands, and we've seen him on our screens putting pints behind the bar on the Rovers' return. Boyzone's Keith Duffy and his son Jay are here because Jay is following in Daddy's footsteps. What are you up to, Jay?
I've recently started in Hollyoaks.
Good for you.
I know, yeah, it's great.
Is it just me, or does he look exactly like Justin Bieber? Has anyone said that to you before?
Yeah, I've been getting that a bit, yeah.
You do, you really do. You're going to get a lot of girls liking you. Look at that. It might partly be the hair, but it also the look on the eyes. We'll get a picture of Justin and we'll put you together. Oh, look at that, quick as a flash. I'm sorry, but it's uncanny. Look at that.
His hair is the opposite way, though, isn't it?
Ah, is that the trick? It's a mirror image.
Yeah, his hair's going to the feminine side.
Ah.
Yeah, Jay's is going to the masculine side.
Is
that right, Jay?
Oh, yeah.
So he's only 15, Keith, and he's in Hollywood. You must be chuffed to bits for him.
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, he's always shown an interest in the business, and a few years back he got a lead in a school production of Peter Pan, and my agent happened to be in Dublin at the time, and she came along and saw the show, and just thought he was great, you know. So, I mean, that was all she said. It was great at the time. A couple of years later then, she called me up and she said, would Jay be interested in going for a couple of auditions? And I said, would you be interested in going to a couple of auditions? And he said, yeah, I'd love to that. So
great,
I said, well, look, let's do it and see what happens. So this is what happened.
Yeah. I suppose it's different for you, I guess, than most 15-year-olds, partly because you're, you know, in Hollyoaks rather than going on summer holiday right now. Yeah. But also, you've seen all sides of fame because of your dad, haven't you? You've got your eyes open going into it.
Yeah, I pretty much grew up with it, seeing him, like, on stage and on TV all the time. So that's what gave me the interest, to be honest. Just seeing him in Corrie. I used to go with him some weekends, and that just gave me the interest. I wanted to do it when I got a bit older. So that was the main interest, really, just seeing him doing it.
Yeah. Have you seen yourself yet in the show?
I've seen clips. I haven't really seen the whole part yet.
I think we've got your first scene. Have you seen that one?
First scene shot. I haven't, no.
Have you seen it, Keith?
No.
Oh, this is so exciting. Let's have a look.
Cool place.
You, come here. Oh, so good to see you. Hey, we're gonna have the best 2 weeks ever, you hear me? Hey, thanks for this, yeah?
Don't let me live to regret it, yeah?
Oh, very good, very good, very good. Is it a bit weird for you, seeing him do stuff like that?
Yeah, it is a bit weird because obviously, you know, I know all the pitfalls of the business, and at the same time, you know, I know he's very eager to do well, so I'd love to be able to show him any kind of areas that he might be kind of going wrong in. And I've been looking for those areas, and to be honest, I haven't been able to find any. Anything he's done very, very well. He's very natural. He's you know, he doesn't need my help at all. No,
well, good for you. That's fantastic. And you're not in Corrie at the moment, are you? Because you've been off doing your other job, just that very, very successful boy band Boyzone.
Yeah, we were on tour for the earlier part of the year. We finished up about April. And we've got a few live gigs left in August next month. We're in Edinburgh, Newmarket, Lytham Hall, and then I think we finish off in Inverness. So, yeah, that's that's different this year, you know, for obvious reasons.
Yeah.
So, unfortunately, but we got through it, and the fans were absolutely amazing, and most of the show is dedicated to Stephen, and there's a middle part of the show that's really, you know, just looking back over the years of Stephen and stuff, and I think we got the balance right, because we didn't want to be too much, but then again, we wanted to make sure we showed enough respect to Stephen, because obviously he was a massive part of the band for 15, 16 years. For your sake and
for the fans, really.
Yeah, but the fans' feedback to us was, you know, that we got it right. They thought it was absolutely beautiful, and the show really worked. It was very tough, though. It was very tough, you know. To be honest, it was very tough.
I bet it was. I bet it was. Well, I know it's been very successful. People love seeing you performing, even under those circumstances. And you're going back to Corrie, though, aren't you? We're going to see you again on the cobbles. Is that right?
That's correct. Yeah.
Good.
In September, I'll be going back in. My character's supposed to be off in the Caribbean cooking on some ship at the moment.
Right.
And Kim Marsh's character is with me, so I think the two of us go back to the cobbles together. That's good.
They're very clever, those scriptwriters, because she's on maternity leave and you're with Boyzone, and they just like do a nice little storyline. Very clever. They work it all out.
Yeah.
So it's obviously Hollyoaks is fantastic for you.
Yeah, it's great.
Have you asked your dad for advice? Have you asked him some tips?
If there was ever like a scene that I wasn't too sure about, like the emotions going on or whatever, I'd always ask him, because obviously he'd be a lot more educated on it than me. So it's always great to have him there, to be honest. Yeah. He lets me do my own thing, though, so it's great.
Does he?
Yeah.
He's sitting right next to you as well. So
Yeah, he's bigger than me. I have to do what I'm told, you know.
I have to go along with that. Well, it's brilliant. It's brilliant that you're working so well. And you obviously get on very well. I know that family is very important for you, isn't it? And because you were a long time away from home with Corrie last time. It's 15 months, 14 months, something like that. It's tough, that, I guess,
It is tough, and this return to Corrie is not going to be as long as I would have hoped, because I'm kind of needed back in Dublin this year. Jay has a big exam year this year, and my little girl, Mia, who has autism, and
which is a challenge in itself.
Absolutely, and she's done absolutely fantastically well, and she's doing brilliant at the moment. But it's her last year in national school, and she's the transition to secondary school is going to be a lot of work for everybody. So I'm kind of needed there to try and help make that happen. But I'm very vocal, obviously, about the education of children with autism, as I've said before. And I've got a few different things going on this year that I'd love the support of anybody, any families out there that are affected by autism that would like to show their support. I've taken on a number of triathlons, Olympic triathlons, and at the end of the year I'm doing what's called an Ironman in September.
Oh, good for you.
Which is extremely difficult and not something that I was put together to do. But I'm doing it because I've asked other parents and other people to do it with me, and I can't expect anybody to do something that I'm not prepared to do myself. So if you want to donate or help people affected by autism, go on to mycharity.ie and look for Keith Duffy, and you can see it all there.
All right, listen, don't go away, because we're going to talk about embarrassing parents in a moment, Jay, and I don't know if you've got any stories, but
no, we have to go. We haven't.
No, you don't. We're going to just quickly remind everybody about our competition. It's the final time to hear details on how you can win luxury car of your choice. Here's Tim Vincent. Good luck with that. Thanks for all your stories about embarrassing parents this morning. Pamela in Scotland said on her first holiday with her boyfriend in a caravan, her mum sent the police to check she was OK. Oh, that's embarrassing. Lydia in Edinburgh said her father used to pretend to do ballet dancing when her friends came over when she was 14. That's grim. What about your dad? Is there one thing that he does that's embarrassing or most embarrassing?
I suppose it was the famous clip on the Late Late Show, wasn't it? When he's naked or with the red little belts on.
Okay. I was young. I didn't know what I was doing.
That is bad enough. That's bad enough.
Thanks, pal. Yeah. You're grounded for a month.
That's it from us today. I just want to apologise to Darcy for wearing an orange jumpsuit on telly. I think that's her most embarrassing moment. We're back on Monday. See you then. Take care. Bye.
Skin worth showing off. Morning. Jergens Naturals Aloe Soothing Body Moisturiser. Sponsors of Lorraine.
Coming up on today's show, a woman desperate to prove she hasn't stolen her brother's jewellery.
You made me feel like I'm not even a part of your family.
No, I haven't. Never
You don't even know nothing about me.
What sort of mother grabs a baseball bat, for goodness sake?
A good one.
That's all on my show. It's coming up at 9:25.
On Thursday, they're the multi-million selling and Brit Award winning operatic quartet powerhouse known as Il Divo. Live